Uh, Okej, nu var det många saker som kom på en. Det första jag tänkte på barbecue-sås. Sen så kom jag att tänka på möjligheter. Sen kom jag att tänka på storlek. Allting är större i Amerika. Men Amerika är hemma. Ja.
There are actual jobs out there that could sustain your, living here. If I was to work, say, as a part-time designer, like a graphic designer or a web designer in Malaysia, that wouldn't be able to pay the bills.
It's the land of opportunity. I thought there was a lot of chance, better job, better life, and people with open mind and developed lifestyle and a lot of fashion and good lifestyle, things like that.
There's so many things that America has opened up for me, like to have this opportunity to work in so many different areas, just graduating after like a semester of like literally thinking that, oh my god, the world's gonna end because I have nothing to do. I'm an international student with no papers and no job, and I'm never gonna get far. But America, there's just something for everyone. It's just how hard you strive for it and whether or not you're willing to sacrifice a lot of things for it.
Alltså New York är ju New York är ju New York, och det är liksom det är som en stor lekplats med en massa äventyr och saker att se och äta och uppleva. Jag hörde om Strasbourg, kollade in hemsidan och jag kollade upp hur jag kunde låna pengar till CSN och vad det skulle kosta och spara ihop pengar. Och jag vet hur spelet fungerar, och det gäller att spela sina kort rätt. Alltså när du säger plan så tänker jag livskvalitet och vad jag vill i mitt liv. Liksom ett riktigt stort perspektiv. Min plan är att leva ett lyckligt liv. Och att leva ett lyckligt liv är att göra det jag brinner för. Skådespela. Regissera. Tjäna mycket pengar på att göra det jag älskar. Och att sen ge ännu mer.
Currently, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to do to keep myself here. Right now, I'm looking for opportunities to stay here through jobs. So I'm searching the job market. So currently, I'm doing a great internship program at the station, and which is a pre-production graphic house.
Instead of the swipe, instead of shooting the same angle, just change the angle a little so you have something that's going to cut a little better, and try to match the same angle.
Yeah.
Can you?
If I had to leave like right now, if I had to pack my bags and go back home, it'll be extremely difficult for me. I don't think I could just do that swiftly. I mean, there's no way I could make a living off of what I do or want to do, especially with design or maybe perhaps with filmmaking, perhaps with anything else of the sort, like especially in the arts. I won't make a decent living. Like doing part-time here, and I'm only doing like 2 other separate jobs, like that has already been able to cover rent. In Malaysia, it's like the majority is they're Muslim, and pretty much the government controls anything with broadcasting, anything to produce to the public with billboards, etc. And it's difficult to be able to work like in the arts and not have that freedom of opinion.
I think I think I'll stick to my original plan. I need to finish my master degree first. And about the PhD, well, that depends. If there's a good chance, I'll still apply for it. If there's not, maybe I'll think about OPT, and after that, I think I'll get back home and try to start a career over there. People here are in most cases they just keep focus on their own business, and kind of they don't talk much. At least they don't talk much to international students like me. And yes, there are people who are really nice, but there are also people they tend to look away when you say hello to them. In America, it's interesting that a lot of people I've seen, they look so happy. They have a smile on their face while they are walking on the street. Those Native American students told me that it's so easy to find a job because my major, you just apply use a mail and the company will contact you. But those international students told that you have to apply a lot of place and to just get some interview. I don't know the real stuff. I just heard from different people, and from that, I think actually, maybe Shanghai is a place with more opportunity for me, for people like me.
Skaffa visumet var ju ett projekt alltså. Och det tog ju flera veckor. Och sen åka upp till Stockholm. Stå och vänta utanför amerikanska ambassaden liksom i svinkallt vinter liksom i typ 1,5 timme. Och sen få komma in och så är man där inne i, jag vet inte vad det var, halvtimme kanske. Få komma fram till disken, få ge en kvinna bakom pansarglas alla dokumenten. Och så tar hon det och ger till någon annan, så får man vänta liksom ytterligare en 20-25 minuter och så får då komma till intervjun som är typ 3 minuter. Någon trevlig kille som står där bakom en annan pansarglas liksom bara, hej, ja, du vill studera i USA? Ja, det vill jag. Ja, det är kul. Vill du bli skådespelare då? Ja. Ja, jobba inte svart bara. Nej, okej. Ja. Det är liksom är. Man måste fan alltså, det var jag ganska lack på faktiskt.
I think the car is really important in your American life because from what I've experienced, the public traffic is not so convenient. Not so as in Shanghai at least. Because back home, I wait at most 10 minutes for a bus, and here it's like a 1 hour a bus, and wherever you go, you have it feels like all designed for people who have cars. Because almost everybody I see and everybody I know, they all have cars.
Jag visste att jag skulle trivas. Som sagt, jag hade aldrig varit här innan jag åkte hit. Jag visste att jag skulle trivas, men att faktiskt känna att det här är hemma mer än i Sverige. Det trodde jag inte riktigt.
There are a lot of my friends and senior students, they have been searching for jobs. First year, all international students are not allowed to find any off-campus job. And after a year, you have the only job you can search, you can find more is the practical. And when you're actually looking for a job, the employers, they want you to have some working experience, but there are 2 years total, and the first year you cannot do anything, so it's kind of hard.
I think that's one of the biggest issues being an international student, is that you're alone most of the time and you have to grow up really quickly because you don't have your family and you pretty much don't have anybody that you've grown up with. And in my position at Post, I didn't have like anyone from Malaysia, so I didn't have my culture or I didn't speak my language. So it was really tough.
Before I came here, I really looking forward to life here in America, but I'm definitely more familiar with the environment back home. Sometimes if I was really stressed, I cook actually. I make a great meal for myself. I ease my stomach and ease my temper. Well, personally, I don't have much difficulties to adapt except the language, but it's the experience. I've been here. I've been to the most powerful and developed country in the world, and I've seen how they live. I have connected with them. I know how they think. I know the advanced ways of thinking and living. The way I see it is, I think effectively. I think with reason. I think if it doesn't work, then I'll find another way. I think worry is good because when you worry about something, you will take it seriously.
You're gonna have to sacrifice so much, even to the point of like your own ego. But I mean, if it's what you love to do, you have to sell something, give something to earn something.